Hello, how are we all doing? Welcome back to flightsimsteve and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I hope you're all doing fantastically well this evening. Happy Sunday evening, everybody. Hope you've had a great weekend. So, we are back in the PMDG 737-800 and we are at an airport I've not flown out of before. We are at... hang on a second. We are at Columbus, St George's, I want to say. Is that what it's called? John Glenn Airport in Columbus. It's a sort of southwest hub up in sort of central Ohio. So, I'm looking forward to this one. We are going to be flying sort of back the same way we came, really, from Friday's stream, where we'll be going back towards Washington, and we're going to be doing going into Baltimore, which is sort of the other regional airport in DC, not in the centre of DC, but you get my drift. Flight time is, I think, about an hour and... Actually, hang on, let me just 1 second. I'm just before I'm doing sim brief, I'm just getting the right runway in and stuff before we have to change it. So they are... Okay, so it looks like they're departing both runways. So we will risk it and go 828 left. So we'll just do that. But yeah, happy Sunday evening, everybody. Hope you're all well. Smash the likes on the stream and subscribe if you are new. Few more streams before Christmas. One tomorrow, one Tuesday, and then I think I'll be back on the 28th. I think I said. But never mind. Yeah, something about that. We'll be back. Still in the 737. I want to be doing this for a few more weeks or so, at least a week and a half of this. Also, just trying to search for a GSX profile for this airport, which there appears to be none. So that's a bit shit. Not going to bother with webcam tonight, guys. I ain't feeling 100%. I had a Christmas party last night. I've been having a banging headache all day. But I wasn't going to use that as an excuse not to stream, but I just do not look the greatest currently. So we will go out the webcam today. We'll do it tomorrow and Tuesday. So let's get into it then. So Southwest Ops, as I said, it is kind of a Southwest hub. It looks quite a nice airport for a freeware. I did... hang on. That's because there was traffic, but it's because I had to refresh... Say intentions. Yeah, we are going to be doing say intentions, by the way. I did say Vatsim, but I had a quick look at the Vatsim traffic. There's not a lot, so I've decided to do say intentions. We're only doing so I'm gonna drag it. We're only doing sort of density of 6 off for the traffic, so it's not a busy airport, but it's busy enough, sort of like halfway up, some like 10 or 11. So you're keeping it at 6. Baltimore's probably a bit more busier, but for tonight, we're going to keep it on 6. Probably more GA traffic coming out as well. We're going Heinz Windler as our co-pilot. He's actually a real pilot. I follow him on TikTok. He's actually quite good. I presume it's the same guy. He's the same name. He's from Frankfurt. He flies A340s and stuff in real life. And we're going with Taylor for cabin crew. So we'll probably hear them shortly. But yeah, without further ado then, we'll jump into the cockpit. We'll let the traffic inject, because at the minute it's taking a while. It normally does take a little while for the traffic to inject. Right, let's just wait for the plane to render in. I don't know why it does this sometimes. It's a bit annoying. Right, traffic is now sort of getting put in. I'll just let the plane re-render in and unfreeze itself as it does. Come on, in your own time. There we go. So yeah, traffic not spawning in just yet. We have that's probably why it's freezing, to be fair. It's just it's all the traffic getting rendered in and stuff. It's saying it's online, but obviously it's not putting all the traffic in just yet. Yeah, it's annoying. Right, we'll give that a couple of secs anyway, and then we'll have a look for the traffic shortly. Right, so the aircraft is cold and dark at the minute, so we'll head up to our overhead. Excuse me. And let's get the plane set up. So we're going to turn on the batteries. And we're going to go ground power to the on position. It's going to do all its things. And PMDG have actually added the stall checker. That's the stall, that little vibration you heard. It's kind of cool. We'll test our cockpit voice recorder. Good. Looking all good. So we'll go to our left aft pump. We'll go ahead and turn up the nav signs. And that is it for the overhead. If we're going to do it properly, we'll test all our systems down here. All our warning lights and our sirens. Oh, hang on, oh wait. All our engine fires and stuff. Tested. Oxygen's down here. Test the old oxygen, that's brand new. Right, so let's go to our EFB then. Request data from SimBrief. So there's Columbus. So we obviously flew up into Toronto, to Chicago the other day, which is there. So it's just a little bit down from Chicago, sort of more south of Cleveland. It's about 51 minutes to Baltimore. Okay, so we may even do a couple of flights tonight then, if we get a turnaround and we don't do any more go-arounds, etc. after the other night. But yeah, look, we'll see if we get there in time. Don't fuck around. We'll do a return leg as well. So KCMH, so Columbus to Baltimore, 39.4 and there's 0 fuel, obviously 737. Southwest 1432. Alternate is Dulles, 351 miles, 8 for the cost index. Lovely stuff. So let's head down then to our EFB and we'll start plugging in the data from the EFB. Did the boarding automatically just stop or something? I think it did. Right, let's reboard. I don't know what happened there. I think because obviously, I don't know whether the with the say intention stuff. There you go, and now I've got traffic. So let's allowance boarding from say intentions as well. And that'll get that going. Right, so positioning it. So we are at KCMH, which is Columbus, or John Glenn. And we're going to go take our last iris position from the thing. We just need to import this now from Navigraph. I'll do it on our other thing as well, so we get the banner up and running. There you go, the banner's now refreshed. So we get boarding started again. Right. So yeah, 51 minutes flight time. So we're at gates. Just get this zoomed in. I have updated the AIRAC as well, so we now should be all good for that. So we're at Alpha 6 if it recognises that. It should do because we now got the AIRAC, which is good. Get rid of that. So we're going to go to our flight plan request. We're going to go to our SimBrief routes. And we're going to go set payload. I'm going to select fuel, and then we're going to select our routing. And we'll give that a couple of seconds to load in. So there's the passengers now starting to board again. Hopefully that won't bug again. It does say GSX was out of date, but I don't think that would be the issue why. So we'll just give that another couple of seconds to load in. Lovely. So we'll activate that. We'll execute that. We'll put 28 left in on the runway. If it changes, I shouldn't think it does because I don't know how saying changes work. But it says 28 right and 28 left. 28 right is the other side, 28 left is behind us. So you would think they would make it simpler for us to take 28 left. Right, we'll go to our performance page. We'll go to our performance init request. We'll request that, and again we'll give that a couple of seconds for this to load in. There we go, that should now be loading in. There we go. We'll go ahead and hit you in for load. So 0 fuel 59.5. We're going to be cruising up at okay, 33,000. That's fine. I did put 37 in, but I think that's because obviously I didn't know how long of a flight it was. So that is now going to be 33,000 feet for the initial climb. Okay, so that's that. We'll go to departures. Plan for 28 left. There are no SIDS out of here, so it is just an RNAV departure. So we will we'll switch over then to the clearance for Columbus. So 126. Saying that, we could just click it and it'll automatically come in. I like now how you can type in Squawk instead of having to muck around with that wheels that I used to hate doing that. We're going to select TA only. Let's do that. Right, let's call for our clearance then, see what we're going to be given. Obviously no departures, so just see what's going to happen. Right, if I can remember, it's this one. Columbus clearance, hello, Southwest 1432. We are on stand Alpha 6, requesting RFR over to Baltimore, please. I didn't check out what the ATIS was, did I? Don't think it really matters. Not on Vatsim anyway. Papa is the information anyway. They're going to give us 37,000. I don't think we're going to get up that far. But hey ho. Right. Clear to Baltimore. Radar vectors are Weibo, and then as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. We expect flight level 370, 10 minutes after departure. Departure's on 34.0, squawk 7316. Expect 28 left. Southwest 1432. I got 4,000 then. Ground's on 1219 up. Pop that in, ready. 7316 on the squawk. Plug that in. Right, so yeah, 28 left, no SIDS. It's literally a Weibo and Newsam, and that's our flight pretty much. I don't think we're going to be getting up to 370. I can't really amend that. What if they'd let us change it if I contact the clearance guy? Delivery Southwest 1432. May we change our cruise altitude to 330, please? I maintain flight level 330, Southwest 1432. What is this, man? You should be able to just request. Anyway, and actual departures, arrivals currently into Baltimore We're looking at ILS 28 on the Anthem 5 arrival with the Nussum transition, which we've already got in. If we go and have a look at the approach vias, so the 28's coming in this way. We'll be coming over Baltimore City, so we could probably take it via fins. So if we take it via fins, we'll add that to route, and that should then give us a nice, yeah, we'll ignore that. So if we go back to the legs and just scroll through, if we want Old Bay, crabs, fins, so yeah, we need to delete that one. So Ashore and Grams can go. So we'll clear that, execute. So Old Bay, crabs, fins, yeah, and then we'll just need to select McKay. McKay goes in there, execute, there we go, that's fixed, that's good. It's not going to be right. So 4,000 set. Not a lot we can do at the minute. It's until boarding has complete. There's not many passengers left. We may go and put the APU on now. Start the APU, turn on the APU bleed, give that second or so to fire up. Listen to the new PMDG APU sound. Scheduled block time 1 hour 19 today. Flight time only 51 minutes. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Right, APU is available. APU gen is on. Turn that to APU gen. We'll disconnect the ground power. We'll go to the tablet, and we can release the ground power unit now. Lovely. So 3070 on the QNH. All our, so that's all saved from last time, which is nice. Performance tool, we can do, yeah, we can do our performance. So we'll be off 28 left. We're going to import from aircraft. Should that be right? Zero fuels. Zero fuel should be 59.5. Is that the total weight? Okay. Import weather 3040. I went a bit too far. $3040. We can bung this up to 33,000. We ain't going to be able to get up to 37. Right, so it's only 3 degrees outside. So we're doing a takeoff D rate of 2 with a cell temp of 40. Lovely. Doing flaps 5. Centre of gravity is 24.7. So we've got 42, 42, 45, which matches the EFB. So we're expecting the trim of 5.22. So just past the 5, probably be good enough. About there for the trim. And that is us ready to go pretty much when all the passengers are boarded. Right, so there's our routing, pretty much just out of Columbus, just south of Pittsburgh, and then into Washington that way. To be fair, it does look kind of short because we only flew that extra route there, didn't we, last time? So it does look a bit too short. It's fine. Double flight once we get down. Yeah, looks not bad for a freeware though, to be fair. Plane landing over on there. American Airlines coming in from DFW. So it looks like, to be fair, not much traffic. 2 active, just myself on the ground. The others are just parked aircraft which don't show up. That's, them 2 are just parked. That Southwest I think is active, as well as that American. Obviously that had just landed. So how much more have we got? So we're literally done boarding pretty much. So might as well start getting ready to go. And there it is. That is boarding complete. We'll bung you up to what did we say was our 145. So we'll bung that up to 145. We will go ahead and get our fuel pumps on. U-damp can come on. And just check the airport elevation at Baltimore is 143, so we'll stick that to 150, which is rounds it up to the closest feet. We are good to call for our pushback, so we are going to turn on our anti-collision light. For some reason we've got the engine switches already started. We don't want that yet. Right, let's call for push and start then, shall we? GSX, prepare for pushback and departure. No, we don't want de-icing. We always start the engines anyway, we know that. Lovely. Right, we need to shut the doors. Chocks can be removed as well. Close that one. So that door's just closing. Arm all the doors. And we are good to rock and roll. So let's contact ground. Ground, Southwest 1432, ready for push and start. Push approved, tail north east, southwest 40 K2. Right, tail northeast. We'll have a little go on the GSX map again when it pops up. Not going to be a long taxi anyway. Right, so we want to push back onto... We want to push back onto there, don't we? And then... about there. Back to there, I think. Safe route. Lovely. We will release the brakes. And we will start our block time on the Corona over there. Lovely. Fuel's all on. Engine 2 to start. Head down onto the N2. We're looking for about 22% before we introduce fuel. Engine 2.
Ladies and gentlemen,
there's the announcement for turn attention.
We expect our flight time to be approximately 55 minutes. We kindly ask that you pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains...
What are they doing? Did I muck that push back up?
Please fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal fitting into the buckle.
I think I've done something wrong there. Right. Engine 1. That's going in. I think it's because I double clicked multiple times. I didn't really do it properly. So I think it's now doing where I asked it. Right. Engine 1, introduce the fuel. Pushbacks ever. Right, that is both engines started. Engine 1 and 2 valves open, engines to continuous. Gen 1, APU off, APU master off. Tax to auto, isolation valve to auto. Brakes are set. Just loading in the winds, got to do that. So yeah, I didn't really do that pushback well, but it's okay, we'll just take the taxi line in a minute. Right, execute that. Next up, descent winds. Load them into there. That's the cabin announcement done. Execute that. Do a small right turn onto the rudders. Pretty much we're going to probably be going delta to there anyway. We'll see what say intentions give us. Hope everyone is doing well though. Happy Sunday evening. Smash the likes guys if you are enjoying the stream. Subscribe if you are new. Columbus, we're currently just pushed back. We're heading to Baltimore, 51 minutes on the flight time. We will be doing another flight. I didn't realise how short it was, so we will be doing 2 flights we'll be returning obviously back to Columbus on the second leg. Right, taxi lights can come on. As we're so close to the runway anyway, we're going to go strobes to the on position, wing lights on. Probe heats on, auto brake, RTO. We'll set flaps to 5. Lovely. I don't know why my yoke does that. Right, while we're here anyway, we might as well test our systems. So, flight controls, all 3 enabled. Cool. Ground Southwest 1432, we're ready for taxi. Two-8 left via Delta 3, Charlie and Charlie 1, Southwest 1342. Right, Delta. So Delta 3, Charlie, Charlie 1. So we'll be going full length. Right, brakes are released. Let's taxi the runway. A little bit of thrust to get us going. So there's obviously going to be radar vectors to at Weibo. So it's going to be a runway heading departure of 281. So heading select 281. So 281, runway heading. Tower's going to be on 32.7. Lovely. Right, let's get back over here. Otherwise we're going to be end up on those southwest plains. Weather radar can go on. Traffic can come on. Turn on VNAV as well as heading select. Tell it's a freeware anyway because look at the taxi lines. Yeah. It looks alright for a freeware, can't complain. Someone's done it for free obviously, so it's all good. Right, we need to go right here. Charlie. Taken off. No. Brickyard. Public Airlines. Right, so it's just come up on Navigraph that said 28's not being used now into Baltimore. So what are they using? Arriving and departing 33 right, 33 left, 28. Okay, it said 28's not being used, so I'm not quite sure on that one. I'll switch it back over to co-pilot now, so Hines will be taking over shortly. Get to the runway. Charlie 2, we got full length up top there, so we're almost there. Landing lights can come on. And turn offs. We are pretty much going to be doing a full flip round of the airplane once we get airborne. There's a Weibo is behind us. It's a runway heading departure. There you go. We'll let Hines take over from now. Final, that's fine. So Weibo is actually that way, but we're taking off that way. So hence the RNAV departure. I presume we're going to be doing a right turn, I would think, when we leave the runway. Okay, takeoff checklist, flaps are set, lights are all on, stabiliser trim is set. We are good to go, inbound to Baltimore. Okay, should we burn and turn? There we go. Engines are up. Chrono and toga. Slight stick pressure.
80 knots.
100 knots, we're neutral. Set the line back.
Big one.
1, rotates.
Positive rate of climb. Bank angle.
Okay, gear up. Okay. Flying runway heading then, just keep it straight. Coming up on the city. Speed check, flaps 2. Right, 100. Okay, speed check, flaps 180. Climb thrust going in. Lovely. Around that. Turn-offs can come off.
2500.
Wing and logo can come off. Right, LNAV, come on. Fly to the reboot. Want to get an altitude change or what? pretty nice departure. Autopilot's going to come on. Turn the sounds down a bit. Spun that in fast then. It's awesome. Coming up on 10,000 feet. Lock the gear. Right, landing lights are tracked, engines to normal, seatbelts to auto.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform you that the lavatories are now available. You may also use approved electronic devices in
Awesome
flight.
wing views.
Cabin service will begin shortly, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you for choosing.
So yeah, only
Southwest
51-minute flight down or across to Baltimore. So we will be doing another return leg, as I now know it's not too far. I thought when I searched it before it was like an hour and 50, but unless it's that was a delayed flight, I don't know. Lovely. Put the music on shortly. Actually, we'll do it now. It's not a long flight, is it? So get it on now already. Different playlist tonight. They climbing nicely. Standard pressure. In the center. I still don't think we're going to be able to get up to 370. Not in the time they're taking to climb us. It just takes so long. Ooh, I had some good news actually from Friday. Saturday morning, or yesterday morning, I woke up and had an email from Wing. We have a new product on the way. Should be here just after the 1st of January. It's the new. 1 second to show you.
Descend and maintain altitude 2300 feet until established. Altimeter 3039er.
There we go, guys.
There we go.
So we have this on the way. So the new Airbus throttle they've made. So yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of my TCA one, and this is going to be the one we're going to be using. It's literally just metal, so it's not plastic. No, so it looks really nice. That should sit on my desk comfortably. And obviously got flaps, slats, throttle, engines, all on one. No extra buttons, just the buttons you need. So that's coming, I think, 2nd of January. So I'm looking forward to that. Looks really nice as well. I don't know if they are actually metal as well. Just as everything, it's just a metal cores, frames and detents, realistic detents, true to life flap and speed brake control logic. I think you have to, I think you can lift the flaps up by that little handle, not just pull it, which would be good. So yeah, that's coming 3rd of January, I think that said on my email. The only other thing I'd like at them as well, to match. Obviously, we've got this for Airbus. I would like the Boeing one as well. But where is that? There's a Boeing one as well. That's like for Airbus as well. That's quite good, but I can't fit all this on my desk, which is a shame. I mean, that could probably go there where the mouse is, but yeah, it looks good. But I think, if anything, I want to get the Boeing one. I think I've just gone past it. It's that one, isn't it? It's the whole Boeing panel. I think that'll be my next purchase to go with the Boeing. So yeah, so obviously I've got all the PFPs for the Airbus and the 737. I haven't got the 777 one. I don't really need it. So yeah, I've got the Airbus throttle coming. That metal one, not that one, that's the one I just showed you. And then I want this one as well at some point. The Boeing PFP panel, which looks really nice as well. So Wing making some really good products, which is nice. I don't think they're going to be. I don't think they'll be putting this up anymore, are they? Fine with me. We will set that into our. We'll put that into our FMC then. Anyway, because that'll keep asking us to do this. So I'm going to just stick in 260. Although we're flying east, aren't we? I think you have to be an even number, don't you? So yeah, I need to be odd number. So let's put it at 27. And then we will just climb up another 1,000 feet, and that should be all right then. Just do the vertical speed, get out. So sometimes you have to just do stuff like that. Right, 270, so we'll know for the way back. We'll plug in an even altitude. So before we got to about 28 on the way back. Now we know it's a short leg. So yeah, we are about 20 minutes or so from descent, probably less. Just although it's 70 nautical miles, so it's actually at 9 minutes, so it's less than that. So that's top of the descent is wrong. Right, so we'll put that back onto VNav. That should be good. Seatbelt signs can go off, so the passengers can have a wander around. So Anthem 5. Probably there's a few constraints here where we're not even up that high. So Lundy meant to be 29,000, but we're not obviously that high. So we could probably be alright for that. Kirby's 21, 24. Bobby 15, 18. So everything's looking good. Needs to be 11,000 feet. Jabba 11,000. Old Bay at 9. Okay, we'll be. Yeah, 60 miles until top of descent. ILS capture 1,300. Right. 1097 is our ILS. 285. Although, hang on, this is 28, isn't it? I need to ask. If we ask our Hines, what is our arrival runway into Baltimore? If in doubt, ask Hines. Okay, so we are doing 2.8. Right. In that case, 285. Final approach course. 1097. Flip that over now. It is, yeah, 2300 capture. Yeah, 50 miles. So while we've got 6 minutes, I am just going to go and grab a drink, and I should be right back. So enjoy the music, enjoy the views for a bit. I'll be back before top of descent. Right, I am back. $30 miles, guys, until our top of descent. Quite some nice tunes on this playlist. So yeah, stick with us, guys, for the next leg. We will be returning back to Baltimore. Back to Columbus. 24 miles to our top descent now. So we'll bung this down back now to 2300. Hi Taylor, 20 miles to top of descent. Give them a heads up in the cabin.
Prepare for descent shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently 20 miles
So,
from our destination.
still got Anthem 5 in the box, so that's good. So we're going to have to call for descent here, obviously, because we are. They're still saying 13 minutes. We've got 13 miles. Bring that sound back a little bit. Tunes. I need to start our landing thing, so I need to start the G's. It's all running. Cleveland Southwest 1432 ready for descent. Zero 3030. High QNH over here. 3 miles till our top of drop. So 3030. There we go. Nope, nope. There. There we go, top descent has started. Arriving at, looks like Sir Intention saying Terminal B, stand 8. That's there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
So
now
that works well by the time we've vacated from the runway.
at this time we kindly ask everyone to return to your seat.
So we'll be landing 28, which is up there. So we'll try and exit either there or there. We'll probably get vectored onto Romeo, across there, onto Papa, and then we'll probably have to go down and round onto Tango, into Bravo 8. Obviously, as normal, guys and girls, scenery links all in the bio below. If you want to pick up yourself the scenery, it's obviously flightsim.to for the Columbus scenery, and we're using Latin VFR Baltimore. So yeah, you can find all them sceneries in the description below.
Lindbergh 4460 contact Newark Liberty Tower on 118.3.
What? Newark Tower?
118.3 for Lindbergh 4460. Good day.
Miles away from Newark, aren't we? Or was that a... God knows. We should get a nice view of the city of Baltimore as we fly over for our final heading.
3067 direct copy. Cleared for the ILS runway 28 right approach. Descend and maintain altitude 4,000 feet until established. Altimeter 3027.
Down to 4,000 cleared for the ILS 28 right approach southwest 3067. Washington Center, American 1056, flight level 280.
American 1056, radar contact.
See, this is a real life route as well, but like I said at the start stream, I didn't actually realise how short it actually is. 51 minutes. I thought it was more than that.
United 746, radar contact.
So it looks like a bit longer going back. It's scheduled for 1 hour 35 block time, whereas it's 1 hour 19 getting here. So obviously, I mean, we've got a tailwind, as you can see this time. So we probably going to have that headwind on the way back, which is probably going to affect us a bit. So it's like 280 for the way back. I'm just setting this up now. I'm not gonna file it just yet. Just gonna get it all typed out ready.
Just like a spark that's breaking out, and I make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Only just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up.
7, contact Pittsburgh Tower on 128.3. 64 contact New York Center on 124.775. Contact Washington Center on 132.275.
Into Washington Center. We're gonna go auto brake. I think they go auto brake 2. Needs a little bit of drag from our speed brake. That's fine. So we're gonna go flaps 30, 146. Standard pressure, so we need to now as well put in our minimums. 343 on the Barrow. .343.
Descend and maintain altitude 5,000 feet until established. Washington Center, United 587, flight level 250. United 587, radar contact.
I like how it says unable for 250 at Jamba, but you can literally just put the speed brake out and you'll be at 250. I never really understand that. We're descending with the path anyway, so no need for any speed brake. You got me rolling, rolling. Some little adjustments it seems with the speed brake.
Southwest 1432, contact Potomac approach on 119.0.
So that approach what we were on the other night, but with Vatsim. So we should get a nice view of Baltimore City when we make our right turn onto final. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Actually went through Baltimore on the Amtrak when I went from New York to Washington on the train for the day. That's quite good. Didn't see much because I only saw sort of the city, so that's where the train goes. But obviously didn't see any of the airport. What was that? Expecting ILS 28. Okay, so nothing's changed. Good. It's ending well with the path. What is my... stick that up a little bit. Still not running auto FPS, so get away with sticking it up. I'm still getting 90 odd frames, so why not? Need to keep up the cockpit because I know just need to keep up. Obviously we're on say intentions today, so they'll be giving us vectors probably, but normally their vectors are shit, so you'll probably get to about Old Bay and then they'll say, oh, you're clear for the ILS. They'll make you go diagonal to then fuck your localizer up and you'll be way off centre. So if we get that, I'll be ignoring that and we'll just do the full approach. That happened to be, I think we were streaming at the time, weren't we? Like one of the first say intentions we did on the channel. It sent us way sort of like off course. Or we expected to get the ILS like 8 miles out. And it kind of fucked us up a bit. So we are doing a return flight, guys, if you have just joined. We're on the approach to Baltimore, which we took off from Columbus in Ohio. We will be heading back that way once we have turned around here at Baltimore. And obviously for tomorrow's stream, we're going to be doing tomorrow and Tuesday on the channel for streaming. Obviously Wednesday's Christmas Eve, so we won't be streaming Wednesday for Christmas Eve. I'll be on the piss anyway. I'm going out with some friends. So that could go well for Christmas Day. But yeah, we're going to be doing... So yeah, Monday 22nd, Tuesday 23rd, off 24th, 25th, 26th. We'll probably return on the 28th, which is next Sunday, as normal. And obviously New Year's Eve is Wednesday. But it depends sort of the schedule around them. We'll probably be back to normal after New Year's into January. So, but after the 28th, it's a guess whether I'll be around on the 29th on the Monday or the 30th. So we will have to see. But tomorrow, we're going to be doing Ryanair. We're going to be doing Dublin to Stansted and then back to Dublin. Real life Ryanair ops. So that should be good. Again, that's probably about an hour each way, so that's going to be a good one. So check in for that. I'll make that stream on the end of this one. So yeah, Tuesday, haven't really looked at anything yet. But again, I'll probably have a look at that at the end of this, and I'll set both of them up so then we can just jump straight into them. Although I have got I picked up the new, I'll show you in a minute, guys, just 1 second. If I load up INIBUILDS. So I picked up there was a new scenery released recently in Poland. So Katowice, I couldn't pronounce it without reading it, so that's why I've stalled a bit. But Katowice in Poland, and I saw the airline there, which I'd never flown on the channel, which is LOT. But then I realised I don't know if they actually do fly 737, so I'm just going to double check that now. LOT Fleet. They do fly 737s. So I was thinking maybe Gatwick to Katowice, because I think that's a real life flight. Although I don't know, actually no, it can't be, because I don't think Gatwick has many 737s. It's normally just Norwegian. Let me just double check. EGGK. I haven't found out Gatwick on here for ages either. Nice to go back into there. EPKT. I did buy this specifically for the 737s as well. So, and I obviously did see that it was streamed as well. We could stream it as well, which should be good. Okay, there's no flights there. Where did I see? Was it? Stuck at 11,000 at the minute as we've got a constraint at Jabba. We're about to pass that anyway. There's one specific airport in the UK that flies LOT. I need to just can't remember which one it is. Where are we?
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. I can feel the paradise.
So easy if I just search it from the actual airport. And it will show all the departures. They take a Dreamliner from Katowice to Warsaw. Takes about an hour and 12 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Right, under 10,000.
at this time, we kindly ask that you turn off all electronic devices and stow them until we arrive at the gate. Please ensure your tray tables
I mean,
are put away. Your seats
we're
are
pretty
in
much
the
at 250.
position and your seat
I don't know why that keeps coming up.
The weather is also changing, so we hope you enjoy your time.
Right, we're coming up on the airport, so we'll worry about that later.
Turn right, heading 120 vectors for the ILS.
Yeah, see, it's telling me to turn left. I'm not turning left. Is it left or right? Yeah, right, 120. Again, it's going to take us... Where's that going to take us? Where's it going to shortcut us? It's not really much difference, is it? Okay, we'll do it. Heading 120. It'll still hopefully, yeah, it's still sending us. So that's the only thing I worry about. Okay, I don't know where I saw it, but we can make it up. Right, are we, right, Baltimore should be out on our right hand side then. City, there it is. So they do do an Oslo to Katowice 2-hour flight with lot, but I don't think they had lot on the PMDG liveries. Have a quick look before we get our finals in. We'll stop the music for now. Put that over to the other page. So yeah, there's the city of Baltimore. Airport is over there, I think. There's the harbour. Looks nice. I haven't actually flown into Baltimore before, so no, they don't have a lot on here, so someone's probably going to have to make that scenery, unless there is a scenery available on flightsim.to. It's probably not going to be one we do. As we get back into the cockpit, see, because we're not on LNAV now, it's taken ages to send. Liveries 2024.
Turn left heading 095.
Okay, so now I'm going to vector this out a little bit more. 095 left turn.
Left heading 095 southwest 1432.
Alright, we're going to go flaps 5 to set us up. Sounds about back up. Put the sound a little bit just as before we get on to final. Are people making them already? So has someone made a lot? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we won't be doing a lot. I'll figure that out when it comes to it. expect a right turn now, I think. Well, I'm going to take control of speed. So we are still way too... I don't want to be too slow yet. So I'm going to put it to 230. No one's made a new one yet. Right, 200. Is this for sequencing or something? I mean, there's not a lot of people on vinyl. Why are we climbing? Right, direct to Sauls. Right. 197 is in. Back to 210 knots. Turn the air back on, that would help, wouldn't it? Right, slow the descent rate now. What the hell is it doing? Auto 3 actually for this. Pull it back to 200. Sunset as well, which is nice. Back to our left. Where's the temperature? 8 degrees. Gusting winds at 22 as well, which is good. But you can now see those crosswinds because we were coming in this way, which is the tailwind. We're now coming in on the headwind, so this could be a bit of a spicy one. I hit the Eloque.
2,500.
Does Eloque not want to work? Right. Flaps 10. Now we're at 200 knots. Bit annoying. 109.7 is in, so why have we not got any sign of a diamond yet?
Contact Baltimore Tower on 119.4.
Gear down just yet. Hit the approach mode. Loc mode doesn't seem to want to work anyway. Well, we're on the localizer now anyway. There goes the glide path. So we are now established. We'll bring you back to 170. Smash the likes before landing, guys. Let's see if we can land this baby better than the other night. We're going to keep the screen quite zoomed in tonight, just so I can easily see the flight director a bit more. Gear will go down now. Speed check. Perhaps 20. All the way back to 146. Flaps 30. Right. Is that headwind?
1,000.
1,000 feet. My airplane. Enjoy the landing, friends. Going up.
$500.
500.
400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue. There's that crosswind.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Goes down. First screen, decelling. Stowed, manual braking, we'll vacate next taxiway. Stop the chrono, hour on the clock. Right, turn offs can come off, landing lights can come off, APU can start, turn you off. Hold here. Right, so we're Bravo stand 8. Runway, make a right turn onto Papa. Oh, the stand is literally over there, but we're going to make a turn and then back in on ourselves.
Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Steve here, First Officer Hines and I, we wish you
Turn the sounds down a bit.
The local time here is 4:14 in the afternoon. For those with connecting flights, please note the following. Flight 235 to Orlando departs at 5:15 from Gate 22, and Flight 357 to Chicago departs at 5:30 from Gate 35.
5:30. Make sure that's where that southwest is going to go first. Might end up just holding for him. Jimmy's coming this way, is he? Yeah. Okay, we'll slam hold here, and this is going to go straight on. Give way here. Is he coming out here? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's coming out here, so we'll hold. Hope he doesn't come back this way. No, there's no runway this way, so he'll be going. Yeah, there we go. We can proceed. Left turn here into the ramp. We are just round the corner. Taken off. We'll turn off our traffic and our weather for a minute. Right, so Bravo 8 should be. As usual with Latin VFR, their ground markings aren't the best. I think it's in here. Yeah, I can see the marshaller now. Why's our speed brake still Oh, we'll muck this up. Right, now we're straight.
Ground, Southwest 4604, taxi to parking.
Still a little bit to go. God. Way off the fucking... Right, that'll have to do. Brakes are set. APU is on. Engine 2, engine 1 switches are off. Put that to APU gen, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Baltimore. We'll request deboarding. We'll start our block time 1 hour 22, 1 hour 19 we scheduled, so that kind of a little detour didn't really help in say intentions. 1 hour flight time, airtime 51 scheduled, so again we're a bit late, but that was because of the diversion. We'll complete the flight on Elevate, we'll unload on Navigraph. We'll request, we'll start working on our flight back shortly. We'll go there for the deboarding. We'll request ground power. It's now telling me that I've got to apparently open the doors. Oh, disarm all. Open. And that one. And we'll set chocks as well. There's the boarding process. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Baltimore. And we're going to get probably going to get a nice sunset back into Columbus.